Doom.
Oh my
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
head.
yeah. Oh God, what's happening? Getting it together over there, man. I'm talking about getting the mic together. Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? Yeah, one time. Deadbolt ATL in this mug, man. We appreciate everybody for the tune in on the live trial. What's happening, man?
Man, just cooler, man. You already know how it go. Good Wednesday.
It's just a cool Wednesday. I know what that nigga McCona say on a Tuesday. Wait, this is on a Wednesday right here, man. This is definitely on a Wednesday.
I forgot all about
that song
man.
was hot, bro. And I hate
It
that niggas use them up
man.
and spit them up, but that shit was hot. You call it what you want, you know what I'm saying?
He had a hit.
That was definitely,
but
for sure.
What
That was definitely.
I don't did he drop any kind of album for real, or was that it?
I don't know. You know, he's
That's crazy, right?
I don't.
He had to get some money.
I didn't follow him.
I really believe he got some money out of that. He's probably in Miami somewhere. Canada niggas love to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas that mess with Drake, that nigga. What's your boy?
Oh yeah, because it's cold as hell. It's cold as hell up there.
Cold as hell up there. Yeah. They go to Miami.
It's cold as hell up there, bro.
Stupid,
and you know what, man? Speaking of Drake, man, Drake just had his concert that came through the A. I've heard a lot of good things about this show, man, and just how he's putting on a show. And he wanted to thank Atlanta, you know, for just pioneering shit, bro. Like he had some real heartfelt words for the A.
Where would any of us be without Atlanta? All the love that you show, all the musicians that you birth, all the contributions that you give. This is hands down the most important place in rap music. You should be very proud of yourselves. Where would any of us be without Atlanta?
Do you agree with him, Donnie? He said the most important place in rap music.
I think Atlanta is the most important place in rap music. And, you know, because when you, and you know what's so crazy about this though, Trav, is that, you know, we're old enough to know that Bronx, New York is the Mecca birthplace of hip hop. The new generation is going to feel that Atlanta was the birthplace of hip hop, you know, because we're so far away removed from, you know, that era. You know, that era is not represented like it should be. Obviously, we just had the 50 years of hip hop. That was a good representation. But outside of that, you know, everybody feels and for the last, 25 years, that Atlanta has been the place where stars have been made, hits have come out. You know, Atlanta has so many popping artists that it's like, you know, could Atlanta, you know, would the new generation feel that, hey, Atlanta is the birthplace of modern day hip hop? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would actually agree with that, man. Atlanta is definitely responsible, in my opinion, for the sound of hip hop as it is today. Because obviously most of these artists follow artists like Gucci, Thugger, Future, which is a megastar. You know what I'm saying? I would have thought Wayne a few years ago, but it ain't Wayne, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Wayne, bro. You know, maybe he has a little influence, but I think, to be honest with you, I think Thugger got more influence on the younger cats than Wayne, way more.
Oh yeah. But Wayne influenced Thugger, so Wayne is the
Wayne
birth
influenced
of Thugger.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he influenced Thugger, and he just was a carbon copy of Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like you said, Thugger, and I would say Thugger for real, especially with the gang culture, with the slime and slat and all that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just niggas, you know, him really being in the street. Like you go to some of the spots and shit like that in the A, you fuck around running the Thug and they crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in especially a core. I might be saying it wrong. But you know, the one little after hour spot, he was real big up in there. I remember running into him a lot back in the mid, you know, 2000, 2015, 16, 17, shit like that, when I was moving around in that area. But yeah, I mean, Atlanta is definitely the modern birthplace of hip hop. I think Drake is right for giving salute and giving praise because Atlanta has birthed this style of artist, this style of music. So, salute to Drake, man, for just recognizing the moment.
I mean,
That's why I fuck with Drake. So
Drake
Drake
is the
is good at
biggest.
recognizing the moment.
Look, Drake is the biggest rapper now for this generation. Obviously, period. Drake is it. If Drake is if the most famous, the most popular, biggest artist is telling you, man, I got a lot of my influence from the A. You already know what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally agree with that. But everybody's not, feeling too good about Atlanta, especially how their homes is getting done. Now, one thing I want to say is, man, it's a lot of the banks and stuff, and see, a lot of our news gets overshadowed by the celebrity bullshit, right? But our banks, the banks are on a conquest, right? To buy out all rental properties. All rental properties, you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas own rentals now and shit like that. But they trying to clear out the board. So every rental property that's on file now all over the country, BlackRock and Vanguard and all the big hedge fund corporations is dropping billions to buy this up. And it kind of make you feel like, damn, well, what about me? I'm the small man on the totem pole, right? You ain't a billionaire. You don't own all these assets. But this story right here, man, was very, very disheartening, bro. Like when I heard this story, it kind of made me cringe because at the end of the day, do we own our homes for real? Like at the top, I know we sign contracts and shit, but just like niggas on the street renege, these banks be reneging too. So yeah, we definitely gonna get this going. Let's read into this.
Already know it's a housing crisis going on right now, but they have taken advantage of so many people, and these people's stories are not getting out there right now. One of our own community leaders is basically being kicked out of her home because she was tricked by Invitation Homes, SunTrust, and a grimy company named Morris Hardwick and Schneider, who the guy who was over that, the lawyer, is actually in jail for 15 years right now. SunTrust was able to buy their way out of jail, as the banks always do. But let me tell y'all what happened, because Invitation Homes is also wrong as well. Basically, when the government had their shutdown in 2014, she goes to them as a first-time homeowner in her family and is like, hey, I don't want my home to be foreclosed. I don't want to fall behind. What do I do? What do I do? They're like, hey, hit up HomeSafe. HomeSafe like, yo, we got you. We're going to file the paperwork for you not to be foreclosed. HomeSafe never filed the paperwork. As a matter of fact, they've been shut down by the government. Basically, long story short, Invitation Homes, who was also working with these companies, swooped in like, hey, let us buy your home. She like, no, I don't want to sell my home. They come back later like, oh, we just bought your home off the auction block. She like, how? They like, well, not all is lost. Don't worry. We're going to do a 2-year buyback program. The 2-year rolls around and they're like, no, we never said that, even though they put that in the lease. So now she's been fighting them for dang near 10 years to get her home back. And now they're trying to fully evict her. She went from a homeowner to a tenant. I need everybody to show up tomorrow at 6 p.m. We have in the town hall. We're going to have judges and commissioners.
That's crazy. Go ahead, Donnie.
I mean, that is crazy, bro. I mean, I think overall, man, it goes to show, like I said, the little man on a totem pole type thing, if you get what I'm saying. Like, one thing for sure, like, people think like, oh yeah, I own my home. How, like, we need to like debunk that, right? You don't own shit, right? You don't own shit. You're paying a mortgage. A mortgage is no different than a nigga telling you he financing his car. He don't own that car. Soon as he ain't able to pay, guess what? Somebody coming to get that bid. Just like with your crib, man. Just like with that mortgage, that 30-year fixed rate mortgage that you be bragging on that you got. Motherfucker, let you get sick or let you not be able to pay it. See, the only thing I think different in most cases, right, between renting and owning is if you get it at a good rate, then you able to flip some equity out of it and, stuff like that whenever you need, obviously. And if you do fall in a bind, they're not hitting you with that 30-day, I'm going to evict you shit like a rental. You'll get like 120 days, 180 days in some cases. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, you getting the fuck out of there. Most people that's sick for 30 days, they need 6 months off or some shit like that. Like, nigga, let you not be able to work for 30 days. It really, you need longer than 30 days. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you really couldn't work for 30 days in this bitch.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, you like, come on, man. You crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna need longer than that. So really, it ain't no different, man. Like, it ain't no different even if your house is paid for, because guess what? You still paying property taxes on that shit. So you have to work to pay on where you stay until you fucking die. Unless you know you rich and you pay off every fucking thing off top. Property taxes, all that stuff. Like, everything is paid off, you know, whatever. But how many people are really doing that? Maybe 1%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who get put in a situation to where they're left with like a property, and you know what I'm saying? Like, even with us, like, we got properties in Mississippi and shit like that. I remember Pops, everybody had to band together to pay the property taxes on that bitch because they was about to take that shit.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not never yours. So it's always good to be up on your paperwork, man. And yeah, man, anybody who can make it down there at 6 o'clock, definitely, man, go support. We definitely got to stop these corporations, man, from snatching people up, man, because ultimately, you know what the game, the end goal is, to make everybody in that situation, nigga, to where they can buy up all the properties and do whatever they want with them. Like, if they say, like, if a nigga don't want to rent you no property and he own it, he ain't got to rent you no property for real. And that's the truth about it. You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
So yeah, man, definitely people need to support her for sure. But the next situation though, man, in Atlanta, man, now this is something, man, that don't get talked about, but this is real. Like, I remember when I moved down here, I used to tell people also that was coming down here. I used to be like, yo, when you come here, you either gonna get your car broken into or your crib broken into. You're gonna get something took from you in Atlanta. It is what it is, right? I was a victim of both.
Yeah, I
used to always tell people that, like, bro, like, it don't matter. Yeah, niggas is coming for your shit down here. It is what it is. So the next situation I want to show, man, is a weird situation because homie kept coming back to the crib like multiple times. Trav, what did you say, like 8 times or something like that?
Hey,
like,
man, Atlanta police say the accused Cuban Tom has returned to the same home 9 times in the span of about a month, man. I'm gonna play the video, man. Let's see what bro got going on. And he on the phone. What?
What's wrong with this thing?
I mean, what is this right here? 9 times, bro, and they got you on camera. This is like somebody back door.
Man, this is why I be telling motherfuckers, man, it ain't safe outside. Like, this could very well be somebody who peeped that this might have been a single female, right? In the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, man. How many niggas trying to break into an alpha nigga house? Like, who? If a nigga know you in there, is he coming to the house like that, or is he coming with his strap out? The way he walked up to the door,
he probably ain't coming. Period. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly. But if he did come, he gonna come correct, right? If he know you in there,
then they got a ring on the door. Do you see the ring right there on the door? He bold as hell.
Yeah. I mean,
there's a camera catching him from the back, but then he got a ring. This is
clear. This is a clear case of a nigga stalking a chick. Period. The way he's coming up to the door, you know it ain't no nigga in there, bruh.
That's crazy.
Like, come on, bruh. Like, you think it's a nigga? It's a female in there, and he's trying to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, to do what? Who knows? To me, it doesn't look like he's trying to rob something. It looked like he want to play with something. You know what I'm saying? And that be the thing, man. When females say, well, I don't need a nigga in the house, I don't need a nigga in the house, a nigga like a goddamn dog. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like a nigga like a goddamn dog, bro. Like a dog, like most niggas, like just like you got most dogs are dogs for real. Like, but you got some dogs, a nigga come in the house, they running like a, you know what I'm saying? And then you got some niggas that they'll cower behind the female. So this ain't speaking for everybody, but a good nigga like a goddamn dog, bro. Like, you ain't got to worry about a nigga just coming in your shit looking all stupid like that. A nigga been in a goddamn Hulk Hogan TD slam that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga comes to the door with his phone in his hand and shit like he crazy or something. This next situation though, right? This is another situation. Like this right here, it just go to show, bro, you can't have nothing. You always got to be prepared. Now, the next situation I want to show, it shows this. And this is that's the problem. It's like, let's get this thing pulled up right here so you can see what I'm saying. This right here, man, to me is crazy, right? Now, we know about Bolton Road, right? Trav, you know about Bolton Road.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the homie.
Oh, they didn't got a whip. Straight like that. I mean, was she getting out the car? See, we can't see. We see what happened, but yeah, that's a crazy one right there. She should have had the strap and bust hell out of his ass. That's all I can say about that one.
Yeah. But you see what it is, though. You see, it's another female as a victim, though, right?
Female, white female.
You see, yeah. But you see the common theme, though. The common theme is men preying on innocent females.
Yeah,
women. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Like the narrative is to get you alone to make you vulnerable. Like, most women, like I said, most women, they can handle their own, but to an alpha nigga that's coming like this, like this man obviously had a reason why he was coming. You already know, like he wasn't taking no for an answer. So you was gonna have to be trained in something to really, get this man up off you, because he was looking to obviously do what he just did. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's definitely crazy when it comes to that, man. Like, ladies, y'all gotta watch yourselves, you know what I mean? But yeah, as we zoom up out of Atlanta, and obviously, man, we get into hip hop news, everything affecting our culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy. The first situation I want to get into, man, is obviously, we talking about today's youth, right? Teacher had a lot to say, going viral, basically saying our kids today is a little bit behind. Let's speak on it.
No, y'all, can we talk about it? Can we please talk about it? Let's take a moment to discuss. Let's take a moment to debrief. Let's take a moment to unpack. So I'm not really understanding why they're not telling y'all. Like, we all know that the world is behind, like, globally, like, because of the pandemic and stuff. But I don't understand why they're not stressing to y'all how bad it is. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but these kids are, I'm going to just say this. I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level. I don't care how you flip it, turn it, swing it, swindle it. They still performing on the 4th grade level. Ain't nobody talking about how they just keep moving, passing them on. They just keep passing them on. I can put as many zeros in this grade book as I want to. They're going to move that child to the 8th grade next year. But ain't nobody talking about that. Why they not talking about that? Why they not telling y'all that y'all... And why don't y'all know that y'all kids not performing on their grade level? Why y'all don't know this? Why y'all don't know? Talk about it. Let's unpack. Because y'all be quick to talk about, the teacher this, the teacher this, the teacher. It's your job, baby. No, y'all, can we talk about it? Your job, baby. I just got here 30 days ago. She was performing on the 4th grade level since 4th grade. Why we not talk? Well, let's talk about it. You the teacher. You supposed to be, again, she's been on the 4th grade level since the 4th grade. We in 7th grade now. So you let this child go 3 years and you never knew that your child was still in the 4th grade, ain't never left the... Hang it up, flat screen. And 4th graders being nice. I still have kids performing on grade K, 1, 2, and 3rd grade levels. I could probably count on one hand how many kids are actually performing on their grade level. So just imagine, you don't know that your child been on the 2nd grade level since the 2nd grade, and they now in the 7th or 8th grade? Are you joking right now? And these are future leaders, our future doctors, our future nurses, our future... Please.
Yeah, I agree with Roto. I agree 100%, man. So I have friends that are in education, and they talk about this kind of stuff. and it's not really up to them. It's really on the parents. The kids don't really have a lot of support from the parents, bro. When your child is in school, my nigga, the parents play a major part in helping their child be intelligent as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not solely on the teachers. Now, sometimes people have kids that just want to learn, but that's not most kids, bro. Most kids want to play. But it's on the parents. I say it's on the parents, my nigga. Go ahead, Donnie.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got to come in, man. Tremont, what's going on, dog? My man said he absolutely telling the truth. These kids slow, and the teachers have to babysit instead of teaching them. A lot of these teenagers can't even read. I agree.
I'm gonna tell you something though, man. My personal opinion about that is that, you know, kids, they're being taught and developed like that though. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not a situation to where we're promoting a healthy educational system, right? Because you have so many outside influences, like what influenced us in school, right? It's the same thing to influence the kids to this day. It's just on a maximum level. Hip hop, nigga. When niggas got introduced to rap, and rap was the voice box of the school, rap was what had niggas, you know what I'm saying, on the cool side, and you know, with as far as wordplay, what niggas is talking about, what niggas is wearing, you know, once all that stuff came into play, you already know niggas listen to NBA YoungBoy, Lil Durk. They thinking about sliding on niggas. Like they not thinking about passing the class.
I mean,
and then let's also speak on it though. It's homeboy, but let's speak on it. It's homeboy in the public school or private school. Because a public school, I'm pretty sure niggas they in the 7th, 8th grade. Nigga, I was in a gang in the 7th grade. So niggas is definitely gang banging in the 7th grade. So you got gang niggas is in public school, it's gangs in that bitch. Niggas is smoking, doing all type of shit, right? At this level now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So does the school system provide that type of atmosphere for them to really even learn at that type of level? Like, it's definitely a difference between private school and public school learning. You know what I'm saying? As far as the discipline and stuff like that, like I can only imagine. And then you can look at dude, you know, but is he getting that type of respect in there to even be able to teach them on that type of level? You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with what you're saying though. Parents do hold a major part. Me being a father of a young, you know what I'm saying, princess, like shit, like yeah, like even though she in kindergarten, they send her home homework already. You know, and I got to be up on it, and I got to stay up on her day to day and stuff like that. And I think now, as far as with us though, we're out here chasing the bag so much, it make it hard for us to kind of even fall back to do these type of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at a high level. So I think everybody's suffering right now, bro. But yeah, I think when it comes to, like he said, future doctors, people of that are going to perform these high level jobs, this is why AI I think is about to take over, bro. Because you're not going to have a lot of people, especially coming up the ranks, that are going to be able to fill these jobs. You know, you ain't got people, young cats trying to be HVAC people no more, plumbers no more, electricians no more. Like you all these niggas want to be social media influencers and shit. You dig? Like niggas ain't trying to, you know, go to school. And I know that personally from the field I'm in, right? Like when I talk to these different contractors and shit, that's what they be on. They be like, yeah, there ain't that many young niggas. It's all old heads, nigga. It's all old heads, 40 and up, 35 and up, shit like that. Like it ain't a lot of young cats that's coming up the ranks trying to get into these things. So I just think the experiment, and I'll pass it back to you, Trav, after this. I think the experiment of mixing hip hop in school is over. It's a massive failure. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's just a massive failure. No matter who you bring to the school to talk to the kids or whatever. Like, how you gonna bring somebody like a Dirk or somebody to go talk to the kids, and his music is talking about sliding?
You can't
talk about him. Sliding.
Really, it's not a lot of them. It has to be a J. Cole or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? But what's so crazy about that?
You have a book schedule.
What's so crazy about that people like that aren't even that popular to even bring to the school. Kids will be like, man, I want to see him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, who's J.
Right.
Cole? Who is that?
Right. Niggas want to see, like I
NBA,
said, young boy.
NBA young
Niggas
boy.
want to see. Niggas want to see Dirk. Niggas want to see a whole bunch of other young niggas I can't think of right now. Like they don't want to.
It's a bunch of them niggas, bro.
Yeah. It's just this is what these niggas be on right now. So it's like I
let
think
me ask you
that
something.
experiment, man, of just mixing the culture with school, it ain't working.
How do you feel about No Child Being Left Behind? Do you think that helps our children when they're not being told like you're doing bad and you're gonna fail? If a child is doing bad in school and still being passed on to the next grade, that's a problem, Donnie. Because guess what?
Facts.
From kindergarten all the way to the 12th grade, nigga, they won't be learning anything and still be getting passed on to the next grade.
I'm gonna tell you, man, as a child that was passed on to the next grade, I think our grades was like the first of that. Like I graduated, nigga, we supposed to have like 20 credits. My shit said 16 on the paper or some shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? It's just certain niggas, they just want to get out to school because you got to think it's either we gonna get them in college and get them in debt and he gonna owe us, or we gonna get them in the prison system and you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to make money off of them that way. That's what school breeds you to do. Like when you go back and look at how we were schooled, right? Like school, they teach you how to fucking sit still. Like I couldn't sit still as a fucking child, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you go in these classrooms, bro, like you just sitting there and shit like that. And everybody don't learn the same. Like everybody does not learn the same, bro. And school wasn't designed like that though. Like people, see, this is the thing I think about our culture is real fucked up, bro. School and just everything else, motherfuckers do not want to just go back in history. Everything just means now. Like fuck where it came from, who started it or nothing. The American educational system was created by John D. Rockefeller, nigga. And he said, quote, I don't want a fucking nation full of thinkers. I want a nation full of workers, nigga. Like, I don't want motherfuckers to be thinking and shit. I want you to follow a certain protocol. And that's what school is. School is a fucking protocol, bro. Like, so me knowing what I know now, I'll be like, nigga, fuck school, nigga. Just like for real, learn how to read and write, right? Learn how to do high-level math, especially if you're going to get into some real money. Learn how to do high-level math. You know what I'm saying? Fuck history, because that shit fake. Do your own independent research on fucking history. That's just my personal opinion. Nigga, you ain't dissecting no fucking frogs, nigga, when you get older. You're not. They're not going to fucking dissect the frog unless you want to be some type of scientist or something.
I don't think they do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking about when we was in school, though, bro. I had to fucking dissect frogs and shit like that. It's just shit like that I didn't use in life. Like, yes, reading and writing, fucking, you need to learn that at a fucking high level. You need to be able to comprehend. But really, it's about learning how to balance a checkbook, the meaning of credit, shit like that. You need to be learning how to start a business, how to maintain a business, you know, how to read stocks and bonds. Like, this is the shit that makes the world go round, bro. Not no motherfucking frog getting dissected in a pot. Not no fucking algebra equation. Not Christopher Columbus coming and fucking having Thanksgiving dinner with niggas. That ain't, you know, I don't know. you know what I'm saying? Hey. I don't know what these niggas talking about no more, bro. And that's just what it is. You feel me? I'm just saying, now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is we doing here? So at the end of the day, hell no, nigga, the motherfucking kids can't sit still, nigga. Like, look what's in the food too. Like, and we talk about it on this show, nigga. Like, it's all type of shit that make niggas jump around, nigga. Like niggas is intaking sugar on a whole different level now. On a whole different level. And sugar is more addictive. What they say, 10 times more addictive than cocaine, nigga. So, of course, sugar in the body, Trav, what does that give you? It gives you energy. You cannot sit still, bro. You cannot sit still. And see, what they try to do to us, right? Like our kids, is they try to diagnose them, right? Like, I think our generation, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. a whole bunch of pointless fucking classes and shit, man. Like, see, at least when we was in school, we had certain shit like fucking like industrial classes and shit. Like niggas could have learned how to change oil, fix cars. We had that type of shit. Like we was like the last. Now they don't have none of that in there.
Remember though, I told you, nigga, the shit. My son take 4 classes, bro. He in high school, and it ain't none of the shit we used to take. It ain't like it's like
that's what I'm saying.
But no, it's actually like some dope shit. Man, this nigga got like a technology class. You know what I'm saying? Then obviously he got algebra. And he got 2 other classes, bro, where that have a name that I never fucking heard of. It ain't no science, it ain't no civics, it ain't none of that type. It's something. And I'm like, nigga, how are you in school?
I'm gonna tell you though.
For 4 fucking his classes would be like 2.5 hours a piece or some shit. They long as fuck. I'm like, God damn. There's some shit like that. It's some crazy shit like that.
But you know what though? I think if you had full control over the curriculum part, right? You would want him to take something hands-on though, something dealing with cars, something that like, bro, you're gonna have to deal with this one way or the other. And if everything crash, you want to have something that you could do with your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like you would want him to do that. Like, and the fact they don't even have it available. So it ain't even about like, yo, like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go holler at him and tell him, like, nah, that shit ain't even available. At least when we were in school, we had these type of classes in high school that if you wanted to learn these things, you could. Like, I think everything being based off technology, what happens when technology goes away? Like we like to think about it, Trav, to be honest, sir. We come from the age before real technology, my nigga. I was in high school with no fucking cell phone, my guy.
Yeah, me too.
So,
but see, here's
like,
the thing.
So we have to
hold on. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
If technology ever goes away, bro, that's it for the world. It's over with. End of the world.
Facts. I mean, I agree. But people are gonna go back to.
There ain't gonna be no people.
You know what I heard?
Ain't gonna be no people.
No. I got something crazy for you, and I should have sent this to the box. To back it up. But I watched something, and did you know that the Jetsons and the Flintstones, nigga, were like together? Like what I mean by that is
the Jetsons were
no. The Jetsons were like a higher civilization, right? Like this is how the show was designed. They were supposed to be the higher civilization, and their technology morphed them back to Earth, right? And Earth was in a post-apocalyptic era. When you listen to the Flintstones song, it says Flintstones meet the Flintstones, the modern day family, modern day. So it talks about the post-apocalyptic world. Like, think about it. How did they have Mason lodges? How did they have sports and all that shit if this is the caveman days, nigga? Flintstones showed baseball and everything, nigga. Like they was kicking it, but just in the prehistoric, what we thought era, when really it was the post-apocalyptic era of Earth. So I believe, like you said, will shit just crumble and go to, yeah, of course. But niggas is gonna get back to post-apocalyptic. Like niggas is still gonna try to survive, bro. You like if you had an old school car, you're gonna try to go out there and try to work it because every other car might be fucked up because of the electrical grid. You know, a lot of our cars run off electrical systems anyway, but old school cars don't. So niggas that know how to fix cars and shit, nigga gonna be a hot commodity. Little shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't even know that about the Flintstones. That shit blew my fucking mind when I heard that shit. I said, oh my God.
I don't know. I was just reading some shit that said, I was just reading something that say they from 2 different times. They're similar, but they not from the like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I need you to send me that what you saw. I wanna check it out.
Yeah. I seen, like I said, I seen the video. I thought it was dope or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I didn't copy it and send it in or whatever. But this next thing though, man, like, bro, like I want to know how if it's any ladies in the chat, anybody in the chat, somebody got to reply to this right here, man. Because to me, this is getting crazy. Let's let this shit play.
Man, this shit wild, man.
And you still being ungrateful.
You see what I want.
All right, so let's say in an event I couldn't afford no wedding like that.
And we wouldn't be getting married.
So that's what it's about.
That's
then
exactly
it's about the money.
It's not about the money. It's about what I want, and what I want is.
But I thought what you wanted was me, though. I thought we was doing this for our love.
We can do that for love.
See, I just want to live like a normal, little, nice, little, happy, quiet life. But she want to be all festive.
Yes, but I'm a festive person.
And try to keep up with the Joneses. Like that's not what it's about. I don't even know the
Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best. And that's
social media.
Give me.
That's social media stuff out your head.
Stop being cheap.
That's social media stuff out your head.
Stop being cheap. I'm not getting married at no.
There's nothing cheap about me, but I'm just saying.
That's like a joke right now.
We could be using those expenses for other stuff.
Okay, you can make more money for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want. So don't ask me to marry you. Don't ask me to marry you at your local house.
So do you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
I want to marry at the venue. Okay.
And you still being ungrateful.
I want to marry at the venue that I picked out. And that's that. Like, there's nothing else really to talk about. You can give me what I want and don't give me nothing at all. You can marry somebody else at a courthouse. I'm not taking that from you. If you want to get married at a courthouse so bad because that's important to you, you can do it with somebody else.
It's just why spend all that extra money for the
because
same?
That's what I want. That's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna have.
Right, so maybe further on down the line, maybe that could be that could happen.
Do it right the first time and you don't gotta do it again. Do it right the first time, you don't have to do it again. If you want to get married at a courthouse, go do that with somebody else. Be cheap with somebody else. But if you want to be with me, you already know. I already said my piece. I said my piece. I'm not gonna keep talking about it because it's getting redundant at this time.
Hey, I got advice for bro, Yanni. Right quick, like I got some good advice for old boy. I wish I could talk to him. And I wish I could talk to him in front of her. Bro, if you see this live stream, but get up, leave her, bro. Don't get up off of that because she ain't even all that to even be talking like that, my nigga. They're like a bitch with no ass. You ain't got shit. No, absolutely not. If I'm sitting here telling you, I'm the man. If I'm sitting here telling you, you know, this is here kind of expensive. You know, what's going on? I think we can just do this at the courthouse and maybe get to it at a later date or whatever. And you going off like that, man, I'm about it. You for the streets. A bullet, what is it? A bullet I dodged and another notch on my motherfucking belt. And I'm with my man Tremont. It's already showing. No respect.
Shout out to Tremont, keeping the comment section lit tonight.
Already showing no respect. My man said she a 3.5. Donnie,
look, regardless of the look, I feel like just, man, you're not supposed to marry nobody, man, that you can't be in the trenches with, bro. To me, it just goes back to what we talked about owning your home and all that shit. Why do you want to be with a woman, bro, that requires that type of lifestyle when the money can come, money can go, like anything can fucking happen, bro? This is a prime target of somebody that's just going to up and leave. Like, soon as things get bad, she's gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't personally feel like anybody should marry somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, her response should have been like, yo, like, I prefer not to. Now, she could have, don't get it twisted. She could want to, you know, get the big wedding and all that. I think every female wants that. I think every man wants that for himself. But when you start adding up the cost, wedding planners, guest list, location, ring, and everything else, you can very well be at a $15,000-$20,000 range. And you know, it's like money don't spend the same no more, bro. Like, it don't. I know niggas is flashing money on the gram and doing all like that, but most niggas, they not, that's not happening. So I'm not saying you have to do the courthouse and be so extreme, but if he like, yo, we got 15,000 saved, like, say you got 15,000 saved, which is more than most motherfuckers got saved, right? Say you got 15,000, she want to eat 12 of that up in a wedding, when you could take, just say you could take 4,500 of that and do get married and do your honeymoon and all like that, do something simple, do your pictures, all that shit, and still have, you know what I'm saying, 10 bands put away. Which is you gonna do? Like, I'm confused on that.
There we go, right though. What my man Tremont said, tell him to go half 50-50.
I mean, if we're talking traditional factors, right? Like, you know, but hold on. If we're talking traditional factors, the wife's father's supposed to pay for that
Parents
motherfucker.
pay for the pay. Yep, damn so is.
Yeah, the parent supposed to motherfucking pay for that shit, nigga. If we're going all the way traditional, and see, we done got away from that, and now all of a sudden the nigga got to front the whole motherfucking bill.
Ain't that crazy?
And see, and that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you know, like now I ain't gonna hold you now. If my daughter come to me and be like, yo, like if I'm together, hey, I got 20 for you boom, I'm gonna put something up for her wedding though, so she'll be on the way together.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do
all
that,
like that. We're gonna make sure she's straight. Yeah. We're gonna make sure she's straight. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like
to me,
I don't know, man. Like if I got
this sound like she won $100,000 wedding and bro got 25,000. And he like, man, look here, man. You know what I'm saying? You asking me for too much. But he like, God dang, what's happening with all
that
this?
shit crazy though when you hear that at this stage though.
And how she's going off about
this stage though, when you hear something like that. Right. And that's what I'm saying. You hearing about that.
Like, man, we ain't talking about no more.
The game.
That's crazy.
Facts. And that's what I'm saying. And then this is being talked about right at this time. Like this time, this is when we're talking about it. Like right when we're in the midst of thinking about doing it. Well, you should have been on that, my guy. Like these is questions that I asked at the beginning of the getting to know somebody. Like just filling them out and stuff like that. I asked them questions about like how do you feel if we're staying together and shit? How do you feel about paying bills, all that type of shit? Because why wait until the end and then you gotta have a big rift because you find out that this person and you are not equally yoked when it comes to what you feel is responsibilities or not. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, but it goes to, like, if you pull up this next thing right here, right? It just goes to what's going on in America right now, right? Because we can't keep shying away from this shit, bro. 67% of people making, that's a lot of motherfuckers, by the way. 67% of people making 50,000 to 100,000 per year are currently living check to check. Like, so you know what that means when you say check to check, right? That mean, motherfucker, you ain't got shit saved. And if you miss work, nigga, you fucked up. Bills behind, credit and fucked up, everything, right? This is what that mean, bro. So what is we talking about? If a nigga make 90,000, let me ask you a question. And I'm just gonna be real with you. A nigga making 95,000 a year, do you feel like that's bad? Like, do you feel like that's a failure? Can anybody respond to that?
No.
Like, if a nigga's making, like, let's just say 95,000, right up under 100 grand.
No.
Like, is that nigga a failure?
He's not a bum. He all right. He's not rich. He's not wealthy. If he's a failure, my nigga, if he's living above his means. That's all I'm gonna say. If you making 95,000, bro, and you got a big boy Chevy truck sitting on them big boys, and you got a S-Class, and you got a $3,000 a month rent or mortgage, yeah, bro, you living way above your means, my guy. You fall into the loser category because you probably could be doing way better in life without all this unnecessary stuff, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those situations, bro, where, I mean, it's a lot of people, man, living way above their means. You know what I'm saying?
Jamar said no. He said 95,000 ain't enough. He said he need more. He said he can't get by without more. He said no. He said no. He said 95,000 ain't enough.
No, hell no. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it ain't enough, but let's keep it. We have to keep it a beam when we're matching up. Let's match up men and women. Everybody, we live in a capitalistic society, right? Everybody not gonna make 100 motherfucking grand. That's just not gonna happen. Motherfuckers ain't making 100 grand.
Oh no, he said it's
there's
enough.
only 2% of motherfuckers in Atlanta that's making over 100 grand legally.
My bad, Tremont. He said it's enough. He said it's enough, bro.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, everybody want to make more money. Like, all of us want to make more money, but currently, I think in this state, you making 95,000 depending on if look, rent higher than a bitch, mortgages is higher than a bitch. So if you paying out 3,000, 4,000 a month in that expense, then if you get in a car around this time, you're gonna get spanked. The average car note now, nigga, is $900. The average fucking car note. Insurances, nigga, you paying.
Hey, my nigga, if your rent 4,000, bro, you living in some top. You living in some bullshit, my nigga. In Atlanta,
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just saying. Yeah. I mean, okay, no. Say you paying like 3,000 a month, 2,800, some shit like that. With water, sewer, and all that shit, you paying over 3,000 with your electric, all that shit. Feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's just
I know people right now that pay $3,000 a month in Midtown. They do pretty good for themselves, man. They probably make right at 100. They got a nice car. I think they spend too much on rent. You know what I'm saying? For how much money they make. But shit, man, they ain't out here about to commit suicide or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't go without no meals. They don't do a lot of the extra stuff though. Like, nigga, they not going to get sections every week. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they barely go out. They go kick it. They might go to festivals and stuff like that. But a lot of the recreational stuff, they do what they like to do. We'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't like the nightlife. Now if you like that nightlife, and we know how the nightlife is in Atlanta, Georgia, you can go out and bust you. That's gonna bust you because you're gonna want to get a section. Bust you. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna want to get two bottles with a section 9 times out of 10, especially us. It depending on how many folks you got coming, you're gonna get another bottle in the section. You know what I'm saying? You hook it out.
Take a shot. Hey, take a shot to that because Casamigos do say is not cheap.
Look, you hook it out. You got to have the hookah. You might need 2 of them. You got to go ahead and bust down the food too. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, it's people out here. I know for a fact. Now you probably know some too. Nigga, Thursday through Sunday, they might be doing 10 grand in the club. You know what I'm saying? They might be doing 10 grand from Thursday through Sunday. They might be doing 10 bands. Are they scamming? They ain't no telling what they might be doing. Man, you know what I'm saying?
So much of that shit going on.
But
there's so much of that shit going on. Boy.
I think that's extreme, bro. When we got people that make millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? That they don't live this kind of lifestyle, my guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of celebrities that people follow, nigga, they get paid to come in the club. They're not paying nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You got to make that. You got to make the nightlife and the entertainment life work for you.
You do.
You know that's my thing. I tell niggas like, bro, like you got to make that shit work for you. If you ain't coming out to make no money, you might not want to be out in the street all like that.
Quick question. So I compare that like that's like we've all heard the question or the comment. Women, first date, you need to be at least $300 to $500 for what? Why I need to spend $300 to $500? Why do I have to spend $300 to $500 on a first date with you, man? Make it make sense. Come on, why I got to? I guess what I ain't got to have that wooker. Shit, bye. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I think all that shit is mind state though. Like if a woman says that, bro, that's not a long-term investment. And that's what I try to tell.
I agree.
I've told women this though. I'm like, even if a nigga can do the shit or wants to do the shit, you demanding the shit is a fucking turnoff.
Exactly, it is.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you demanding shit is a fucking turnoff. Like, you telling me, oh, this is what you expect. This is what you like. Okay, I can understand the basic shit, but when you start putting like just certain asterisks and oh yeah, I gotta have it this way or I can't have. It's like, man, a nigga ain't about to invest with that, man, because that ain't nothing that if something go bad, you gonna be fucked up. You already know you out the door.
A lot of chicks don't understand, bitch. If you just go with the flow and be cool, the night might be, you don't know what I might spend the night. We might go to 2-3 spots. It just depends on the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of like most a nigga like I ain't cheap, but guess what? If you sit here and tell my nigga you got it, at $300 and you gotta pay a $300 date, what? So I can't even get out my mouth right. Man, that shit pisses me off. But some nigga fall for it though. Some niggas say I got to have that Walker. Gotta have it. She got that BBL, my guy. She got that BBL. She went to Duluth and got it.
Speaking of Wooka, our man Jeezy has decided to leave his Wooka. And you know, it's just I knew this shit wasn't gonna work from the jump. I already knew. I felt it wasn't gonna work. I knew it wasn't gonna work. It's just something about going from one extreme to the other. Jeezy said, nigga, he might slide through Busy Bees barbecue chicken with all the sides, nigga. Do you think this motherfucker really gonna goddamn be fucking with this chick for the long term? Hell no. Hell no.
Hey, man.
So this situation right here, man, they saying he couldn't agree on certain family values. Like she had her mama living with him, the brother. You already know, man. He probably like, shit, I ain't got Uncle Charles and Leroy in this motherfucker. Why you got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got my mama in this motherfucker. You make enough money, your mama can have her own with a nanny.
Yeah,
why she gotta live with us?
And then why exactly you work in LA, ma'am? Why your folk don't live out there? You need to have a house out there. That's where your folk need to live at. For real. Why are you here in Alpharetta with us? You know what I'm saying? The hell y'all talking about? Then you know a lot of folk from California, they hate on Georgia anyway. It's not LA. You take your ass back out there to LA then. Get your ass on back out there. What's wrong with you? Shit.
Yeah, that is I think that's a
I mean, obviously I didn't really see this though. I mean, this one right here was kind of random to me because it was an odd pair. So that's why I'm like, yeah, they locked in, man. I don't know, damn, Jesus and Jeannie. After she just said she only liked to play with, she went live on TV and said she only likes to have fun with black guys. That's it.
Like most Asian chicks and white chicks and all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was a bad move on Jizzle, man. I don't know if they're gonna, because now you're gonna be paying child support.
Absolutely
I don't know,
not.
man.
Absolutely not.
So? You don't think so?
Because she has millions herself. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, what that mean? She needs spousal support.
She's a working. Jesus don't work nowhere right now. Now he does have a couple of investments and shit like that. He's an artist, obviously, but she is a working person. She goes to work more than he do. She got her own bag, bro. I don't think they finna even have to deal with it. They'll probably work something out, but I think he gonna slide up out of this one with no problem, bro.
But allegedly she's fighting to get him back though. She's fighting to get him back. She's not trying to lose her man, all that type of shit. But I think he's just probably at the point where he like, man, shit, the hell with this. I'm counting.
Man, look, man, you can't be walking around in Atlanta, boy, looking at all that good brown skin, boy, them fat booty, them BBL, that BBL meat.
Yeah.
And then you come home to this shit right here, and then she can't even cook.
Jeezy was fucking with her when he was writing that book, man. That best-selling book he just wrote. Like that's when he was fucking with her. He was on his Hollywood LA time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, you trying to come home to some collard greens and cornbread, and she got 4. Goddamn,
she got some long tongue soup for your ass. Nigga.
For your ass.
She got mama cooking. Mama got the whole shit smelling like Asian fucking futon, nigga, in that bitch. Nigga, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, some of that. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's how moms got it up in there. Like, for real. Look, this next thing, man, I'm about to talk about, bro. This might be the gangsterest shit I've ever heard, bro. Yes, you heard it here. The gangsterest shit I fucking ever heard. I've never heard somebody get back like this. Not on this type of scale. And this was a young boy. Run this shit.
This is the real definition of having the last laugh. I bet you any money this man doesn't get bullied no more. They understand. Oh, to be able to talk to 5 mothers and everybody just be okay with going to jail? This man's the ultimate risk god. This man found the strap. Can you please teach me? Yo, this is the real definition of having the last laugh. I bet you any money this man doesn't get bullied no more. They understand. Oh, to be able to talk to 5 mothers and everybody just be okay with going to jail? This man's the ultimate risk god.
That's crazy. Nigga smashed all 5 of their moms. That's wild right there, my guy.
Crazy. Crazy. I'm talking about. Listen, though. Listen, he's not playing. Like I've never heard. Listen, all five.
All five.
Is that somebody you fucking with? I ain't. That nigga
I
might
mean,
not have no. Listen, I ain't
I'm
never
rocking
heard
with
of,
dude,
listen,
man.
I ain't never heard in my life. What's the one nigga I follow, man? That nigga say he start off everything. He say in all my days. Nigga, I've never
Shula
heard
King,
no
I
shit
think.
like
I think
that,
that's
bro.
Shula King.
Yeah. Whoever. I've never heard no shit like that, my nigga.
That's
never.
crazy.
Never. That might be the craziest shit I've ever heard, bro.
Then look at the comments.
Like,
somebody in the comments said, "Little man
like
got
you getting bullied." You like,
hey, look. Somebody in the comments said, "Little man got bullied by 5 white boys, and instead of becoming a school shooter, he was shooting up their mama's clubs." That's crazy.
Man, that shit crazy.
Yeah,
He
that's
like, man, listen, man.
man.
Okay, I got y'all, man. I'm gonna go slang this motherfucking dick. And then the fact that he's in school, man. I wonder how many white mamas, man, was really going, man. How many white mamas want they goddamn a black student to just come in, drop his book bag off, and drop that load off and keep it pushing? Like, how many motherfucking mamas really want that shit for real? You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a few, man. It got to be. For him to hit all 5, they had to be, look, their moms had to be, they fuck around a parent teacher conference on that nigga. They probably had a motherfucker, they probably said, nigga, shit, that nigga slanging that shit, nigga. But for him to get all 5 of them, nigga, word and got around. Word and got around. I promise you, nigga, it got around. But yeah, man, shout out to the homie, man. I wish we can get, I wish he left his IG handle. I want to get the nigga on the show. Like, that nigga's famous in my eyes, nigga. Who the fuck? I started all trying. Like, who the fuck is you, nigga? Like, word. Yeah, man. But this next situation, bro, is we just spin off to something real crazy, bro. Like, this next situation, man, we really have no hope of good food, I think, in 2024. Like, this shit's really crazy right here.
How is this for a dystopic future? You could soon be eating lab-grown fruit as a side to your lab-grown meat, and said fruit could be sprayed with Bill Gates' produce-coating chemical on it. Bill Gates, he has a company called Appeal that they say can make produce last for longer. It's a product that you spray on your produce, and it acts like a plastic coating, but then you eat it. You don't scrub it off. They say it's totally safe. Of course they do. How is this for a dystopic future? You could
Go ahead, out.
That to me, man, is just, I mean, it's nuts. Like, bro, like I feel like in 2023, if you don't know a farmer, you're fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucked. Because like everything you're eating now, especially with Bill Gates, like somebody need to get this nigga, bro. The fact that this nigga can buy up all our farmland, the fact that he can buy up all of our fruit and everything else, nigga, is fucking ridiculous, bro. And we just sit back and let this shit happen. Like, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Like, you don't think that nigga gonna put that hokey juice in a fucking apple, nigga, or fucking orange, kiwi, whatever the fuck, grapes? Nigga, you can't find seeded grapes anywhere, nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, I can't tell you the last time I ate a fucking seeded grape, nigga. It's hard to find watermelons with seeds in them.
They got them at the farmer's market.
Yeah, I mean, at the farmer's market, yeah, but Kroger ain't got them. Kroger ain't got them.
Kroger ain't got them.
I might need to start going to the farmer's market.
Yeah, because they people don't be wanting to pay their price for them shits, man. You know what I'm saying? See, the grapes are expensive as hell. But grapes are already high though anyway.
Non-seeded grapes.
You know what I'm saying?
Non-seeded grapes is goddamn expensive, nigga. For a goddamn £2, you paying about $10.
That's what I'm saying. Shit. So shit, go ahead. You might as well go.
I get grapes every time I go shopping, nigga. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah, I fuck with seeded grapes out here because you know, like, I swallow the seeds. Same with watermelon though.
Crazy.
No homo, you know what I'm saying? But I swallow the watermelon seeds right on down there. People don't know that shit is packed. Them seeds is packed with so much nutrition, bro.
Sprout out, nigga, this bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, fuck around, be Superman around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
That shit
Yeah, my
crazy
bad.
for real. That shit
that
crazy
shit
for
is
real.
crazy, man.
Oh
We'll
no,
see
you all
though.
good.
We
Oh, Bill
will
Gates
see.
owning everything though. I mean, what
You
do
know
you
what
feel
though?
about Bill Gates just branching out into all this shit, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I how do you feel about that just overall, like for real?
He got too much money. He don't know what to do with it. Because when you have that much money, you just don't know what to do with it. You just do shit. Because I probably do the same thing. Let me just see if I can buy up all the desert. See if I can turn it into something. See if we can find aliens or something in the desert. Buy up all the farmland. You know what I'm saying? Let me control the food. But that's only in America, though, I think. I don't think that's anywhere else. I think that's in America. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. The thing about that, we don't have to necessarily get our food
Not
from the
sure,
United
but like,
States. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? He got so much money, he could be buying up the farmland over the whole world, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, no, he owns. I mean, it's a fact now that he owns about 90% of all the farmland in the United States. He's been
in the
buying
United
up all the
States.
farmland because, you know, now that the United States and the FDA has passed that law to do the clone meat, you know, the chicken and shit, it's like, nigga, it's over with, nigga. It's over. Like now the fruit, oh man. And niggas can't be coming at me with all that vegan shit now. Niggas fucked up for everybody now. Everybody's fucked up, nigga. Now what? I'm gonna tell you who else, man. Now this I feel, man, is just real crazy. I was gonna say this for the fuckery, but I don't want Mike to hit me with the up, so I can't put it in the fuckery. But this right here with Mike, man, was just crazy, my nigga. Like, would you ever get to a point where you feel like you gonna have to pay a nigga to goddamn marry your daughter? Ooh. That's hard times right now. Let's get this pulled up right here, man.
I think this is kind of old right here, dog, but we're gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I ain't talked about it. This is crazy.
On Instagram.
Oh shit, she got that music that is.
Oh, okay. Well, Mike,
I done played it now, so but yeah. Go ahead, dog.
Well, no, I mean, I think this is. I mean, what do you feel about this though? He's offering $10 million to anyone like that. To me, if I'm his daughter, I'm like, damn, Dad, that's how the fuck you feel. 10 million just to anybody? Like, it ain't no criteria in this motherfucker. Like, it ain't no.
Yeah, but I think
like,
it's
you know,
I think it has everything to do with Mike and him being her father. Don't nobody want to deal with that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's what?
I always got to fight.
You think that's
you
what?
see how he be? You see how he be on his show? He always be talking slick to motherfucker, saying little shit. And then what do you do with Mike Tyson? You know, I only seen one person really kind of stand up to that nigga, and that was TK Kirkland. TK Kirkland was not having that shit, bro. On Mike Tyson's show, Mike tried to throw a little jabs at him, say a little slick shit. TK was like, no, bro, we not having none of that. Nigga, we down there the same age. Nigga, we'll rumble in this bitch.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. So, but I can see a person being like, damn, Mike Tyson daughter, man, I don't even know if I want him to know I'm messing with her, bro. But don't tell your dad I don't hear
right.
daughter, you know what I'm saying? Right. I don't want no problem with them, man.
Yeah, like, I think it definitely has to be something like that because I don't see how anybody will want to, you know, mess with Mike's daughter, period. But she wouldn't have to do that. I'm gonna tell you like this though. She wouldn't have to do that if it wasn't on the looks though. I think he was doing that based off the looks. That's what I think.
Possibly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it just had to do with, you know, people don't want to deal with him because it's Mike.
Somebody might be sneaking in, busting them cheeks. You froze up, dog. He froze good too. Y'all see that? He dead froze. Am I froze? I ain't free as him. Danny got in my wide on. Let's put him on the full screen. It's great like that. That's where we at right now, folks. Yeah. Oh, now here you go. He back. He back.
Yeah. I was about to say that shit just spent
around. You know what I was finna do? I was finna hit them with that Russell Simmons. Hey man, thanks for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Bless you. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck this damn StreamYard. StreamYard been acting crazy. But no, I mean, no, at the end of the day, though, Mike, you know, if I'm his daughter, I feel some type of way, period.
She probably do.
I feel some type of way. I ain't gonna hold you. Man, so like also too, man, I want to pull this up, man, because we getting a lot of this shit. Um, as far as with this looting and everything like that, bro. Like these latest lootings in Philadelphia with the cops, kids breaking into, and like you said, it's the youth, right? Like who's the parents of these kids, right? That are breaking into the Apple stores, that are breaking into the Foot Lockers and all these different stores and establishments. You wonder like where's the parents at? Like who's who's providing the discipline here? Your son, you hear about this on the news because think about it. Even if you can't do nothing about it or you didn't know he was doing it, it's still a situation where you get home, you hear it on the news, and then your son comes home with 3 boxes of Jordans. Like, what do you do at that point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it's like, are we disciplining our kids or are we just letting them think this is okay?
Absolutely not. It is definitely not okay. I'm definitely getting in his ass. Matter of fact, they better not fit my foot. You know what? If they fit his foot, they fit mine. I'm taking them, bro. Appreciate it. I ain't taking them back, but I'm taking them from his ass, and I'm going outside and got them head. Because a lesson has to be taught here is that this is not how we act anyway. We don't care what other people do. We don't do what they do. What we do is not this. This is not us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't raise you like that, and this is not what we doing, bro. You don't get your ass whooped in this motherfucker every day. You know what I'm saying? Because really, what you doing, especially in my son case, you're being the follower. Nigga, this ain't even you. You seen your partner doing this shit. I'm gonna do it too. Hell no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit him upside his head too. When I see him, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody need to do it. Facts.
Like, no, this is
facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that'd be a problem with a lot of our youth though, man. They parents just ain't telling them. And then I hate to say it, Donnie. Nowadays, a lot of people have very, very, very young parents, my nigga. And they don't have that parent-child dynamic. It's like they brother and sister are friends in a damn household.
True.
You know this. Man. You know what I'm saying? If a woman had her child and when she was 13 or 14 or 15, when your child is grown, you're still young as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still do a lot of the same shit. But I had to get on my baby mama, nigga. Like, what? And then my son, nigga, get fuck up under your mama like that, nigga. Like she your girlfriend, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah. With your big ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely. I think the dynamic of kids and parents now is totally different from when we were coming up, bro. Like,
definitely,
my father was my father, my mother was my mother.
But
like, it wasn't nothing else to talk about.
It wasn't no
homies. It wasn't no
none of that.
It wasn't none of that, nigga. So I think that's where we lost that. But I think, and I've said this before to you, right? I don't know if we talked about it on air. We might have, right? But I think the connection that they have that we didn't have, right? Or I'm sorry, that we have with our kids that they didn't have with us is first music. Like, I wasn't listening to Al Green and all that type of shit coming up unless I was riding with them, listening to their type of music. I wasn't playing that. Right now, a kid and you can be liking the same song from a certain artist. Like, and you can ride and listen to that same song, and that's where y'all build that camaraderie. Also, video gaming, right? My father, I think that was the start of it, right? My father every now and then used to come. I'm talking about every now and then. It was like a special occasion. He'd sit down and play Double Dribble with me, or Tecmo Bowl or some shit like that. Too. Like it was every now and then though. Like, he just didn't have time for that shit. Like,
it's different with us though, bro.
Yeah.
But
now it's like, yeah,
that's ours.
But it's like now you can sit down and play and really get into gaming with your child. And it's like, I think those two things. And then also I think another thing, the dressing, right? Like, my parents dress like grown-ups. Like, I guess you can call it of their era. Like, they dressed them. The grown-ups of our era don't dress like that. And maybe because time's speeding up, nigga, the average 30 and 40-year-old don't even look 30 and 40 though. Don't act 30 and 40. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it don't even equate no more. Like a 40-year-old back in the day and a 40-year-old now is definitely not the fucking same. It's not.
Definitely ain't, man.
I don't give
Definitely
it's just a number. Like, I don't know, Leah jinxed the nigga back then or what, but nigga, that shit just a number now.
You was way
like
older
a
at 40 back
40-year-old
in the
then
day, bro.
and now is yeah. Oh man.
You know what
I'm talking
You
about
were
way older. Way older.
That's crazy.
And I'm gonna tell you, and then if you think about it, what's changed though, right? Like what came in the game and like and did that. Some of the things I'm talking about, obviously, but you know, just the certain things that we have that they didn't have. Social media, entertainment out the wazoo. Like, man, we got so much entertainment, bro. Like, I'm talking about you can be entertained 24 hours a fucking day. Back in the day, nigga, you used to have to go outside a lot to find entertainment amongst friends and stuff like that because Nintendo and all the home entertainment stuff wasn't up to par like this shit is now, where a kid can just sit in the house, be on social media, be gaming, be streaming, all type of shit. Don't even need to leave the house. Back when we was young, we used to have to leave the house.
And you know what? Even
fashion,
when you think about fashion back in the day, it wasn't as many options, bro. Nigga, as far as clothes, we have so many options.
Nah, hell no.
As far as what we want to do back in the day, but it's kind of like everything was almost the same. They still had their high end shit, but it still was kind of the same drip. Now, nigga, we can wear whatever we want to wear. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never seen my dad in no
fashion
jogging suit.
is really broad right now.
You heard what I just said? I ain't never seen my daddy in a jogging
I ain't never
suit.
seen my dad in no jogging suit. Me either, bro. I ain't never seen my dad in no jogging suit. The most my dad might wear is maybe like a zip up hoodie, but he's still wearing some jeans and some hard bottoms or some shit.
For us,
like
my nigga, that's ideal. For us to be comfortable and go out clean.
Oh, facts. That's
you know what I'm saying. That's ideal,
bro.
For us.
That's the mid drip, nigga. A nice crisp jogging suit, crisp cut, some nice shoes on, you know, J's, all that shit. It's like I don't know, bro. It's like, will we ever stop wearing shit like that? Like what? Because that other shit ain't us. Like that other shit is not us for real at all, bro. Like it's not. Like it ain't us. Like I'm gonna wear J's until I'm 50. But I think it's
until you die.
It's just about how you put that shit on, bro. If you put it on a certain type of way, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I can't see myself just converting over and just being totally, you know, and then it just go about health too, I think, too, also, right? Yeah. You got to keep yourself together. You don't want to have a sunk in face, sunk in motherfucking body and shit like that with some fucking J's on, right? I think if you keep yourself together and all like that, man, you can, you know, sustain the test of time. I like to call that shit. You feel me?
I'm gonna say this though.
Like I feel that way.
What we don't need to do, in my opinion, is start the shit that Steve Harvey started doing. Steve Harvey, we don't know who is your stylist, but they need to stop with that shit, bro. Because a lot of that shit look real fruity. I know you say it's modern, it's the fashion of the times, but I would rather see you go back to your suits every day, bro. For real.
That's the same thing with Shannon Sharp, though. Them niggas be having them boys design them, though. Like Steve Harvey is not designing himself. There's a nigga that's putting his clothes on.
I ain't really seen Shannon Sharp that out there though.
Man, Shannon Sharp, man, got he got some flamboyant shit because he got a nigga. I follow him online, so the nigga that he have designed him, you know, he on that you know, on that type of time. He's one of them.
Gotcha.
So he designed them and he put them together and some of that shit, you know. But them boys be having other niggas design them and shit, man. Just to be real,
they have
it's
stylists.
Crazy when it's like that, but yeah, it's like that. They have stylists, but them stylists be on that other type of time. They ain't like you and me. So
yeah, they
so
be
that's
trying
what I'm
to
saying.
keep
Like
up with
when
the
it comes
trend.
to right, absolutely. Yeah, you hit it on the motherfucking head, cuz like niggas try to keep up with the trend, and I think that's what's crazy for real. Niggas is trying to keep up with the trend.
I got a question. Are you going back? Are you going to be one of the ones to go back to the extra baggy pants? How they doing now? Because you see now that's the
Nah.
style now. The baggy shit.
I like the
big
fitted.
bag.
I like the semi-fitted. Yeah,
I like that look too.
yeah. I'm
The
not going
baggies,
back and forth with niggas.
I can't go baggy no more, bro.
Yeah, I like the
Like,
fitted.
you know what I'm saying?
I like fitted jeans. They don't have to be skinny, but I like fitted jeans. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no baggy jeans. I never liked the baggy jeans anyway, even back when I used to wear them. Like,
There's no
I don't like
reason for
baggy
me to be
jeans.
buying a 48 in the waist. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the pants that baggy.
Facts. I'm not.
Like,
I'm not doing it.
My man Tremont said, absolutely
I'm not
not.
doing it at all.
Ain't that odd how that shit just came back
Facts.
around though? It came
Yeah,
back
yeah,
around.
for
Full
sure.
circle. Full circle too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, bro, I'm just gonna stick with my WAP. Cause you know, niggas, you know, everything come back around, but I'm gonna stay solid. God damn it. So man, you know, this next thing, man, has been going viral, bro. And I kind of laughed when I heard this because niggas, well, okay, we're gonna talk about this. I actually sent something else through the line, but this right here,
I already had that pull up. Go ahead. Okay, we'll get to that in my bad.
No, it's all good. I mean, but I'm disappointed in Travis, man. Travis is from Cleveland. You know, you had you a Cleveland chick, one of the baddest in the city. I don't understand why you wanted to get with this demonic chick, Taylor Swift, and then you cut off your fucking beard. Now you looking all crazy. What's going on, man, with these dudes? But I'm gonna say this though, bro. In your heart of hearts, you a white boy. You was a white boy. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, and Cleveland breed these type of white boys, just like that, bro. Shout out to my one nigga, Jay, because Jay looked just like Jay, white boy. Jay looked just like fucking Travis Kelce, with the beard. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got the beard. They cut their shit just like us, nigga. They just look like a real light skinned version of us. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would dip from Yo Honey to deal with Taylor Swift. Now I know Taylor Swift got the bag, but do you think it's a setup? Do you think all white boys are eventually going to go back home?
No, I think he just having some fun right now, bro. Now, I think eventually, he'll probably end up with a white woman, but I don't think it'll be Taylor Swift. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, Taylor Swift is not far from the chick he had. They both slim. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the other chick, she look a little better in the face and the body, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, they still kind of like his flavor. Slim, you know what I'm saying? Skin not too dark. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Taylor, she a little on the pale side. Look, I bet Taylor Swift is some fun, my guy. And you know what I mean by that. Don't let that go over your head.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I bet she's some fun. That's all I can say. Yeah,
I tell her on some fun time.
I think she with whatever, my nigga. Whatever you with, she with it. She probably like to hit a big shit. She probably hit a little one-on-one, little bean here and there, couple shots. She probably with it all. And she got the money to be like, fuck it, we flying out the country. Let's go right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Private jet. Let's go. Don't tell me no. I'll buy more cocaine. Don't tell me no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, she's one of them.
One of them.
She's one of them, man. You know how they are. I think everybody in the experience.
Yeah. So like I said, I ain't feeling what Travis did to his girl though, bro. Like, you know, this been your day one.
Do we know the situation though?
I mean,
we don't. You know what I'm
saying? Like the comments saying here, man. Even a white man will leave you for a white girl. Yes, sir. This next situation though, man, I think is real crazy though, bro, because this ain't really a lot of bodies though, man. And I want to throw this out here to motherfuckers, man, because I really want to know. You know, Brittany Reiner, I don't know how she stays relevant, bro. Like, why does she keep going fucking viral? Like, I think she's slinging the box. She just did an interview with Shannon Sharp. Like, she got to be slinging the box. Like, it's like, because I don't see why a nigga would even want to put her on the show. But shout out to her for staying relevant.
She make her run. She back on her little run.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Let's get it pulled.
Uh,
35 guys. Okay.
Woo. Oh Lord.
Shannon, like who? How many? 35.
Impressive isn't
Woo.
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody
having,
else need a shot?
Shannon like shit.
if
I'm about to tap that
judged for
shit.
having great taste,
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
I've had sex with 35 guys.
Go ahead, my dog. Or you want me to play Suki?
No, let's hear what Suzuki got to say.
You
Yeah,
want to hear what
let's see
Suki got to say?
Sukiana got to say. Yeah,
And
let's see
while
what
you
Suki
judging,
gotta say,
you
brother.
pointing one finger, but 1, 2, 3, 4 is pointing back at you. 3 is pointing back at you. Let's talk. Fuck all that. Let's talk about what y'all do. Let's talk about the skeletons in y'all closet. A lot of y'all sucking and fucking throughout the week. A lot of y'all sleeping with other people's husbands, brothers, daddies, baby daddies. I sleep with baby daddies too, but not if they're still dealing with their baby mama. Baby daddy's got the best dick. Let's fuck all that. Y'all think that little dick don't count as a body, and it does. I count it because I love little dick. A lot of y'all think that money, getting paid to fuck, don't count as a body. It don't count to me because at the end of the day, that's business. But a lot of y'all are really nasty and you judging her, but you sleep with multiple guys throughout the year. Y'all nasty. Judging mama, she rich, you broke, bitch. So I have a message for
Suki got a little knot down there between her leg, though. So, you see that?
I'm
Hey,
gonna
man, let
tell
me
you
stop
though,
looking
bro.
at
I'm gonna tell
Suki,
you,
man. Let me stop, man.
Listen.
She nasty.
What
man.
I will say is this though, bro. Like I hate when motherfuckers just keep throwing bread up about why a motherfucker going. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she rich, you broke. It's just like, man. It's just like, come on, man. Is that justified? You being a fucking slore, bitch? That shit don't fucking justify that shit. It don't.
It don't. That's
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck if you got a couple dollars, bitch? You was a slut. Like that shit crazy to me. But anyway, man, I digress. But speaking on the 35 bodies, like I personally, and I don't know how I might be looked at by saying this, right? But I personally don't feel. I feel like she's probably not. She didn't say how long she's been fucking. She could have been doing her 1-2 for what? Since 16, maybe. Let's give her that. So 16,
say 20 years.
She's 30 now or something like that. Like she's not young. She's not like 21, 22. She's like almost 30 or something. Or a little, I think she's over 30. I think she's like 30 in her mid 30s.
So just say 20 years. We'll just leave it at 20 years. You'd have had 35 heads.
Yeah, so
time 3.
And
yeah.
Man, I don't think that's a lot of bodies. I don't think that's a lot of bodies in a 15-year period. 10 to 15-year period for a female. I don't think that's a lot of bodies. Because a man would get laughed at if you said in 15 years, you know, that's all, you know, you would be looked at like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? So for a female, it's a double standard, man. And if a female look good, like she looks good, no matter if she's a whatever, right? Now Suki, I've seen her without her hair, like bro, like I don't know where this sexy red Suki I can see why they got multiple bodies, but somebody like a Britney, right? Who she petite little light skinned thing, she bad. Like she got niggas coming at her 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So it's like only to have 35, bro. I gotta give her a round of applause. Give her some claps or something, my nigga. I can't even hold you.
I ain't got
only to have 35, and we're taking it back to 16. We're taking it back to 16. So if she only got 35 bodies, I know she's in her mid 30s because the dude, remember the one dude she was messing with, they was like she was cougaring and shit like that. She was looking at, that was her whole little thing, finding younger dudes and shit. So I know she
play for
yeah. So she's in her mid 30s. So for her to only have 35 bodies, bro, as of now, I guarantee you, to be honest with you, bro, I guarantee you 15 of them bodies had to come from since she's been famous.
See, here's my thing, Donnie.
You know what I'm saying?
35. She's lying about 35. Multiply that shit by 3. Just like you said, as many
You think she
men.
would you think she capping?
I think she capping, bro. Because
You
women, look,
think she capping?
women, I think she capping. I think she's capping. She's just trying to make it interesting. But you know, it's her business though. I don't think she should have even mentioned that. But I don't know what the conversation was about though. But Shannon Sharp was very surprised, like, oh, whoa, what 35? I mean, I might have gonna get a couple more women and try you tonight since you done had that many in your body. Shit, fuck it, why not? You know, it is what it is, man. Everybody's standard for what they want to be comfortable with is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's some niggas out here, nigga, they gonna wife up the neighborhood jump on. Nigga, you know, she done been thrashed, nigga, about 400 times, nigga. You still, I love her. It's on you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We done thrashed this, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole hood.
But my personal opinion, my personal opinion, though, I don't think 35. If I meet a chick, she in her mid-30s, 40 years old. If she at 35 or something like that, like, bro, like, you know, who the fuck am I or anybody else to judge at that point? You know what I'm saying? As long as that shit ain't all stretched out.
What's gonna bother you is
you ain't got out of 35, you got 7-8 babies out of it. You good.
Hey, look, what's gonna bother you is if you were in the same room with all 35 of them niggas at one time, you're gonna be like, God damn, that's a lot of niggas. when you see all them niggas.
Damn, no. Hey, bro, like to be honest with you, bro, like, yeah, bro, like that should be weird, nigga. Like if you in the room with a chick, like say you fucking with a chick, and nigga, you in the room with her baby daddy, nigga. Now just say you in the room with a chick baby daddy. Like, nigga, you looking at this nigga like, okay, yeah, nigga, you got the pussy now, nigga, but I put the baby in her first, nigga. She put the whole motherfucker out of me. That whole image, nigga. You see that baby, that motherfucker look like me, don't it? Yeah.
I done been through that though. I done been through that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like, what's more awkward though? Like if you in the room, hold on. If you in the room with like say you fucking with you in the room with your chick, and then you in the spot
her baby
with her
daddy in there.
Yeah, her baby daddy in there. Like we like I know, like, look, hold up. Because the narrative is, oh nigga, I'm fucking your baby mama. But at the end of the day, like, nigga, you really like that's my leftover, nigga. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, but you can't make a used car new again, motherfucker. Like you can't do that. Like, I can clean it up, I can detail it, I can put new mats in it, I can wax that motherfucker up, I can do a lot of things to the bitch, but I can't make that motherfucker new. So if I'm in the room with the baby daddy, I'm not feeling now look, I'm not tucking my tail. I'm not telling no man to do that. But I'm not feeling like I'm superior over this nigga. How do I feel that way? Like, nigga, I'm superior, nigga. Like, okay, nigga, you taking care, you motherfucking providing the roof for my motherfucking kid, nigga. Appreciate you. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how we looking at it, you really. Huh?
It's all gonna be based on how feelings for real. Because if a nigga really feeling any kind of ill will towards a chick baby daddy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you lame, nigga. So what? She got it. You chose to be with a bitch with a kid, nigga. But you thought came with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga feel any ill will towards you around your baby mama, that nigga lame, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you need to laugh at that nigga, apply the pressure. Lame, man, nigga. Man, my dick used to be all on that big forehead, but what? like nigga.
That's why some, hey, for real. That's why I don't even want to be in the room with the baby daddy, for real. Like,
man, that shit crazy.
My mind,
man.
you know, but we Geminis, boy. Like my mind be all over the place. So you already know my mind gonna go there. I'm gonna be like, nigga, what the fuck? Like you a little too cool. All this bullshit.
No, you ain't. No, you not, my nigga, because I understand, bro.
I just bullshit, though. Like, no. I mean, at the end of the day, no.
Crazy shit, right? Hey, hold on. That'd be crazy shit, right? Because I know you know, some of the niggas, they not gonna do the shit. They gonna be like, nigga, like a bitch will miss what you do to her. You feel me? Like, but you know, she rock with her dude though, but he just it's certain shit he ain't doing that she enjoy doing. And they be thinking about that shit. It be the same with us too. As we move on, you know, in life, sometimes it be a chick, the next chick we meet, she don't be with some of the shit the old chick was with. And it be like, God damn, old boring ass bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
But I fuck with you though.
It be on that. It be on that. It be on that fucking type. It be on that goddamn type of time, bro. It be on that type of time. But on a positive note, though, right? Hold on. On a positive note, right? This is the true definition of overcoming your fucking obstacles right here, bro. And we got to shout this shit out. This black excellence for real. After being jailed 3 times, he became the youngest judge in Pennsylvania at fucking 27. Drop a bomb for the black man one time.
That's all right,
for
right
your
there.
mind. Yes, it is, man. Like, you know, I wonder how is he treating niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to know, you know, what he's doing. And, you know, wouldn't that be crazy? Like, you understand, you see this nigga and shit like that, and you be like, man, I used to hustle with you, nigga. You better cut me some motherfucking slack.
Hey, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wonder how he treat niggas on the stand, though.
Not I used to hustle with you, like, nigga, we just talked the other day, nigga. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get me up out of that shit, my nigga. I got you going on the low for the next time. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I know judges need their medication.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. You know, hopefully,
shout out to homie.
Hopefully,
man.
he's doing his. Hopefully, he's
doing
doing his job. We'll say that. Hopefully, he's doing his job.
Well, no, let's not say that because the job of a judge is lock up niggas. So let's hope he's being favorable.
I can't say
let's say that.
We don't know if he's a criminal judge though. It just say judge. It don't say criminal. You know what I'm saying? It just say judge. He could be goddamn doing divorces, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And if you're doing divorces, you know who the fuck you need to be helping out, goddamn, because men get
better
real
help
over.
out these niggas.
You know what I mean?
This shit crazy. But I'm gonna tell you what is also crazy though, bro. This situation, man. Listen, it is no stopping R. Kelly, bro. When I heard this situation, I was like, yo, my nigga is really selling shows out in the joint, my nigga. Like this shit right here, and that's so crazy, bro. Like that shit don't even look like Kelly, but whatever, bro. Like it just look weird, like his head sticking out. Or something.
I wonder what he
they got on his chains and shit like that. Damn,
that's an old. Damn, I don't know what this is.
That nigga sold out to prison, bro.
What they get a nigga fee-fees? You know, everybody gave a nigga a fee for entry.
No. And I'm gonna tell you something right here. Though. Like, and we're gonna go back a little bit about what we was talking about because I meant to like throw this in because this was like the ultimate sign of humility. Like, remember we just said, can you be on the room with a nigga that's hitting your baby mama? Like the fact that we forget about this shit right here. I remember watching this shit, bro.
Tracy's brought a lot of peace and calmness to my life.
Yeah.
I've never really dealt with no one like that could bring peace.
Right.
And it, it's always been rocky. And I had to supply all that, but now she brings it, so I don't have to supply everything.
I'm happy for you guys.
I appreciate that. I'm happy for you too, man.
This is a different situation for most folks.
Yes, it is.
And they can't quite understand it.
Right.
I don't think it should be any other way.
Why do you think men can't do this though?
Same reason women can't do it, because they can't get past a pain. It's like they like living in it.
Right. Kenny and I can sit down and talk about any and everything, Tracy included, but kids come first. That's why Kenny and I are here, because the kids come first.
For me, for Tracy to have a good life and to move on with her life and pick the right person to be a part of her life, it makes it better for me because it makes it great for my kids.
Right. And that's what it's all about.
And Tracy's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So we are friends for life.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna go ahead and start there right there, Donnie. So this is a different dynamic, and I'm gonna say this. Man, look here, man.
That nigga said, hold up, bro. What the hell you mean different dynamic?
This
That
is
nigga
a little
said,
different, my
no,
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
that nigga say, nigga, she brought peace in my life. Like when shit was rocky, she come in, stripping nigga up like he, like she used to, and I'm able to get on with my day. I wasn't able to do that before.
So look, I'm gonna tell you why I think this is different. Because I think these niggas been on each other for a long, long time. Remember,
that make it
Dion
even
played for Atlanta.
more fucked up, man. Look, that make it even more fucked up.
Because you know a motherfucker don't mean y'all goddamn kicking and y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? Baby.
Man, this nigga Dion that made love to chicks off Babyface's music, nigga. Babyface was talking about paying rent. Listen. Babyface was talking about paying rent. Babyface was talking about, nigga, I'm buying clothes. Babyface said he was doing all that shit. I still want to know why fucking Tracy Edmonds left Babyface, nigga. Why the fuck did they divorce, nigga?
Dion probably know why. Yeah,
man. Like I know Dion
probably know
bro,
why,
and it might be some fruity shit involved, bro. I hate to say it, bro.
You just never know,
bro.
man.
It gotta be some crazy shit because I always wondered that. I'm like, how the fuck did Tracy get on the market like that, bro? Like,
hey, look, that's what I mean by this. A different dynamic. What you just said. How did this happen? Dion probably knows why. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they gonna always be cool.
I don't give a fuck why it happened, man. Ain't no way in fuck. Like, I'm just saying, like, bro, like that album, he said that he dedicated a lot of those tracks and shit, because he was fucking with Tracy for a minute.
Yeah, they got family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, bro, like, hell no. I just don't think, man, that that's something that I can be cool with just sitting there. We just talking, I don't know, bro.
Hey man, that's like Big Boy from Outkast. Big Boy from Outkast, nigga, wife was gorgeous, bro. Man, nigga left her. Forgot about her, nigga. I think last year they divorced. Nigga, when his kids got grown, boy, nigga got ghost, nigga. Like, how, or either she left. Somebody, they not together no more. They divorced, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they been together forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell going on, man? What Big Boy, you trying to get back out here? You know what I'm saying? Trying to be out here with Jesus now?
Hey, that shit make you wonder, bro.
Hey, what's going on, man?
That shit definitely make you wonder because I personally, like I said, could not sit up here and motherfucking bear witness to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Then also, I think a lot of times, man, being with a celebrity, that lifestyle do come with a lot of it comes with a lot of stuff, a lot of not being able to trust.
You hear what the comments say right here. He said Babyface still hurting. Hell yeah, Babyface got that's what I'm saying. Babyface got the look of a hurt nigga. This is what I'm saying. Anytime, bro, that a nigga takes something that used to belong to you, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you done moved on or not. You know what I'm saying? Babyface, I think is married. Like, but at the point,
he not.
I think, he not. See,
they just showed him with he was just with some white chick. They it's some chick he worked with. They trying to put them together, but they not. The media saying they together, but they not together though.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. You want to hear some real shit, and you heard it. I'm gonna tell you. I think, nigga, when you break up with somebody, nigga, it's a race to motherfucking happiness, nigga. Because you got to think about it. If one person is happy and the next one's not, oh my God.
That ain't it.
Like my nigga, you got to keep up. If you see that your ex is motherfucking progressing and moving along, motherfucker, you better get to moving too. Because I promise you.
Hey, you see this last comment?
What the last comment?
It say Babyface women don't want to live in pain. Sometimes much has been done. And if you haven't had a broken heart, you won't understand it. Babyface probably out here slurring out, nigga. Tracy ain't happy. Like, she had to go. Like, you putting your penis in too much whatever in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, he's out here in the A. Well, you already know how it is down here. It's wild on Peachtree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, we never knew the real reason. Right, like,
hey,
like I said, I don't think it. I would have to dig and find out why.
Think about this.
Why they actually divorced, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I thought they was an item for a while.
Think about this. Think about how many women throwing themselves at Babyface, young and old. He get the whole spectrum. This nigga Babyface, he still looks the same. You know what I'm saying? They get the whole spectrum, my guy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is getting Wooker on top of Wooker and whatever else he desires.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah, and that's what I'm
and he
saying.
probably
Usually
now.
it's some crazy shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, man. That's the karma effect
Like
of
wife.
that lifestyle.
And then look,
like, you know what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
see Prime. You gotta see Prime all on TV every Saturday.
Prime all on goddamn TV every Saturday, and then you got to sit here across from this nigga, and this nigga is pounding out your motherfucking ex. And if you are the cause of the breakup, see, it's different if she chose to leave him. He can't control that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he can't control that. But if he was the cause for the breakup, then that's where that shit get crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that
don't ain't Prime missing 2 toes.
That nigga missing 2 toes now and everything. Nigga probably jamming all 3. She rubbing them motherfuckers though. You already know Prime old school, nigga. So you already know, nigga, you gonna rub my feet. You gonna, yeah. I remember seeing him on stage, nigga. He cussed her out, nigga, like in the little Jackson State. Look, he was taking a trophy or some shit like that, nigga. He skirted her away, nigga. He screamed on her a little bit. So
had to get
who knows? You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, shit that with Tracy and Babyface had, bro, shit like that always come back full circle. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you said, Babyface ain't missed a fucking beat, nigga. like Babyface is damn near 50. He is like probably about 51.
That nigga about
like,
60, nigga.
Nah, he
about
60.
Bust out playing, boy. Babyface.
Go pull up Babyface. Hey, pull up Babyface.
I got you right now.
Okay, so what we bet? We betting lunch. We could bet lunch live on the motherfucking show. Because ain't no way fuck.
At least 56 years old.
Okay, so we going over 56 or under 56?
We're going over 56, my nigga. We ain't even betting. Babyface is 64 years old. See, I had already looked it up before he's 64. Nigga out here moving and shaking right now.
Man, that nigga don't look no god.
You
that nigga don't look no goddamn 64, bro.
That
homie don't look no 64.
4 years old, man.
Ooh.
Out here moving and
he
shaking.
Don't look no. He don't look no 64, bro. Shout out to Babyface, bro. Like, Babyface motherfucker drinking blood or something, bro.
That's why they call a nigga Babyface.
That
it makes sense, don't it?
You know what I'm saying? This right here, though, man, like, before we get into the fuckery, though, Trav, I was going to put this in there, but this right here, bro, this is the ultimate hustle, bro. Man in Tokyo makes $100,000 per year doing nothing, my nigga. What the fuck is going on?
Shit, that's all right.
Yo, hold on, man. Play the clip. What's going on, man? I'll be like, yo,
makes over six figures a year doing nothing. Shoji Morimoto is a professional nothing doer, but don't get it twisted because he takes his job very seriously. For just $85 per session, you can pay Shoji to be around you, not saying or doing much. He will, however, answer simple questions with 1 or 2 word sentences and accompany you to eat or drink anything, just as long as you pay the bill. So, what kind of psycho would pay for a service like this? Well, actually, Shoji has serviced over 5,000 customers since he started a few years ago. Most people hire him for shopping trips, dinner dates, and even to masquerade as a fake customer to liven up dead venues. Hey, share this video with somebody that could be a professional nothing doer. Tokyo, this man makes...
Nah, that's a hustle. I respect that. That's a hustle.
Man,
it's like
I respect
you can't
that.
do that. Look, you can't do that over here,
homie.
though. You heard me. You can't do that over here. You come to Atlanta with that shit. Nigga had you busting out car window, nigga. You an accomplice, nigga. I'm paying you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying you to be an accomplice, nigga.
Well, but you gotta think about it though. Like, wouldn't that be considered like an escort? They got them motherfuckers over here. Like, you gotta think though, right? Like, he could make some money. Like, it like you think about it, a dude who got, you know, looks and all that type of shit could, and I'm pretty sure it's niggas who do that shit. Rent out their time.
They call it gigolo.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Rent out their time.
Gigolo is actually having sex, though. A gigolo is a male prostitute. That's facts. And you know what's crazy?
Exactly.
Hold on, let's debunk something. Let's debunk something right quick. Like, a gigolo is a male prostitute, right? And they charge 100 times more than what women charge for the worker, my nigga. So what's the highest? You know what holds the highest value for real? If you think about it, you know what I'm saying. If I go get some pussy for $40, nigga, but a woman got to pay a man $4,000, you know what I'm saying, for some action, that lets you know right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, brothers, start valuing yourself, my black brothers. You know what I'm saying?
You might be a gigolo one day. Yes.
That's crazy, man. But hey,
shout out to Yoshi, man, for making this hustle, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's some good money not to do nothing. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody, man, on the live stream, man. You know, before we get up out of here, man, we got to get into the fuckery, man. That shit has no boundaries, no limits. It's definitely crazy out here in these streets. Let's get right into it. Now, church is getting out of control. This right here, man, is a mockery towards God. AI is going too far. Blasphemy, Jesus, strike them down now. Play the clip.
Robot preaching in church the world mashed up to rest.
In this church, say, no, you can't do this in here. That's right. This is the house of God. Who wants to be vexed? Well, there's the door. That's it. Because you want your children here to be the next generation of leaders. You want them to be the next generation of great engineers and doctors because God has directed them to greatness. They have a relationship with God. They don't have to be afraid when they're on the bus or at school. Somebody's gonna bully them. Let me tell you something, man. You can't tell me that you're gonna bully my child at school because what?
Robot preaching in church the world mashed up to rest.
I think that's somebody in a costume, Donnie.
Ain't nobody in no goddamn costume. That's a goddamn robot. That's a goddamn robot. But what I'm saying is the fact that AI is now preaching in church, bro. Come on.
That's somebody's voice, dog. There ain't no AI.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He probably talking through the AI or talking through the joint. I don't think that's no fucking costume, though.
I do. It's moving to it. To me, it's moving to.
How was it moving? It wasn't moving crazy.
It ain't moving like it's not moving robotic. It's moving like a human
Man, that
body.
nigga is not in no whole goddamn costume, looking like, you know what I'm saying, looking like goddamn R2D2 up in that bitch. Man. It just ain't happening.
It's possible. That can't be no robot, my nigga. That's an expensive. That shit costs more than the church, bro. Shit.
I mean, that shit could have been a goddamn experience. I mean, yeah, it could have been. It's Jamaica, nigga. So yeah, they probably did have something donated, nigga. They want to have AI teaching in the church. But this next one, man, now I would be sick, bro. I don't know how sick I would be if this ever was to happen to me, let alone this much, let alone a bag, nigga. Imagine 600 pounds of cannabis, nigga, getting eaten by a flock of goddamn sheep. Oh,
the sheep high?
Days.
The sheep had to be high.
Oh, I mean, they had to be. They had to be.
Damn.
They had to be, bro. The sheep had to be on some, you know what I'm saying?
And they killed the sheep. It's like robbery.
Definitely.
like a motherfucker robbing your ass, ain't it? Shit. Especially if you were planning on, I think they were obviously planning on getting some kind of money from it. Yeah, that's wild right there, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that is I gotta say, bro, like that is crazy. Right? I think this too, man. We got a few fuckeries, man. I'm giving this next fuckery to the state of fucking California because tuition, rent, and if you live in California, I want to know how the hell are you surviving? American students fly to college every day to save fucking money on rent. This shit, if this ain't the biggest fuckery to the whole state, I don't know. Let's run a clip.
Literally thought this was a meme. This dude lives in Los Angeles and goes to college at Berkeley. Realized that it's actually cheaper for him to fly from where he lives in Los Angeles and go to class rather than paying rent near Berkeley. The article goes on to say he only spent $5,500 on 238 flights, which obviously he took advantage of all those airline miles. Flight's about an hour and a half, and over all those flights, the commute time was 52 days. He goes on to justify this by saying just the student housing around Berkeley is about $1,600 a month. And in the metro of San Francisco in general, it's about $3,000. And then I went down the rabbit hole and realized this isn't the only guy doing this. There are people all over the country who are working in New York, California, Virginia, who might be living here in the Midwest, but they don't have to be at the office every day, maybe once a week. They're willing to live here and then fly there because it's much cheaper. It's just crazy to me that in certain areas that rent and housing costs are so out of line that people have had to get strategic like this and even consider, maybe I'll just fly to my job rather than live there. I literally thought this was
Hey, bro. This right here, bro, you can't make this shit up, bro. Like we got to do something about that, man. So I got to give the fuckery to everybody, every state that a kid got to goddamn take a flight to go to another state or whatever to go to school because the goddamn housing is too high, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves out here.
Yeah, he talking about San Francisco.
Sure.
It's high out there.
Sure, man, that shit crazy, and they shutting down everything out there with all the theft, bro. Like I don't see how anybody's in San Francisco. Crazy. This next one, man, like this is Trav. Would you eat a burger like this? I really want to know. Last thing on earth, say you ain't got, they can say, nigga, ain't nothing else out there for you. What we doing? Let's run it.
You ever tried a meat patty made from 500,000 mosquitoes? In Africa's Lake Victoria region, residents of all ages love this kind of meat patty. It's known as the African mosquito patty, a staple food of the local indigenous tribes and a major source of protein. This meat patty also has an interesting name, mosquito burger. From the name itself, you can guess that it's a burger made from a multitude of mosquito carcasses. Often, the finest ingredients require simple cooking techniques. The locals directly shape the caught mosquitoes into burger patties and then fry them on a stone slab until they're crispy on both sides. However, don't underestimate this mosquito-made meat patty. Each mosquito burger contains around 500,000 mosquitoes, so taking a bite is like consuming 100,000 mosquitoes. Its nutritional value even exceeds that of a beef burger by 7 times. But this mosquito burger isn't something you can enjoy anytime. Only during the rainy season each year, the Lake Victoria region witnesses the emergence of countless swarms of mosquitoes. Once they appear, the area becomes covered in a dense swarm of black mosquitoes, a truly awe-inspiring sight. Initially, these mosquitoes were quite a nuisance for the local. However, clever Africans have always adhered to the principle of supplementing protein. As long as you suck my blood, I'll eat your flesh. Armed with utensils, families work together, waving frying pans, catching mosquitoes during the day, making burgers at night. Different areas have their own methods of making mosquito burgers, although the recipes vary. The end product. Have you ever tried a meat patty made from 500,000?
I mean, what is we doing?
Donnie, I actually don't see nothing wrong with that. Especially once Buddy said you eating mosquito carcasses. A burger is already gonna be a turkey or a damn cow carcass. So I don't really see the big difference in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So you ain't messing. So you eating. So if you in Africa, they got some mosquito burgers, tomato, lettuce, all like that. You going with it?
If they tell me, no.
They tell me
what it is. I ain't eating it. I ain't fucking.
Yeah, let me pass on the goddamn mosquito.
Pass on that.
I got
because mosquitoes over here in America. Over here in America,
listen, but listen,
terrible.
Facts. The
You know what I'm
African
saying?
mosquito is probably different, right? But the way they caught them though, like, yeah, that shit's crazy. This next one though, man, this is a sad fuckery. I'm not gonna end with this one, obviously, but this is when I heard this, bro. It really, I think this really reflects on mental health in our communities, bro. Like, and like you said, like when you split the family and shit like that, you know, you have one parent left to raise a child, and it get crazy, man. And just to hear this and what the child mother end up doing, took my heart.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ray Diva, and I'm back with another one. And baby, this one is wild. That right there is 37-year-old Fallon Harris, who allegedly killed her 12-year-old son over an SD card. That's right, y'all. I'm an SD card. So the story goes like this. Fallon had took the SD card out of some device out of her car Friday night and could not find it Saturday morning, at which time she asked her son, had he seen it? He said no. She didn't believe him. An argument started, at which time she pulled out a gun and shot this poor baby in the head. But then took a phone call, baby. Talked to somebody. Got off the phone. Asked him one more time while he's laying there on the floor in his blood. Where was her SD card? He said he didn't know, at which time she shot him in the head, execution style, taking this young man's life. Baby. The family said that she had been acting a little weird the last couple of days, right? And Fallon is a license to carry, so she's licensed to have a concealed weapon. I said all that to say we have got to start taking mental illness serious. The father is devastated, as he should be. And this breaks my heart. May that young man rest in peace.
Yeah, it's sad, bro. That's real sad. That's all I can say about that.
But that's kind of one of the craziest ones I've ever heard, though, bro. Like, damn, over an SD card, you execute your own son. And see, look, now you heard the end when she said, though, the father is devastated. See what happens when the father is not in the house? It's just you think the father
would
say
that though? Did she say the father?
Yeah, she just said that. She said the father is obviously devastated. He fucked up.
She didn't say the father wasn't in the house though. She just said he's devastated because they was in the car when this happened.
No, I don't think.
But she didn't say that though. We don't know. Just saying, don't say that. We don't know.
It looked like she was mad at this young man for something, bro. I'm just connecting the dots. Yeah. But I don't know.
Like,
I think if she was in a happy home, and a productive relationship, bro, I don't think that would have ever went down.
But we see this.
I don't think that would have ever went down
in homes.
Not in a productive goddamn relationship. No, when the house is stable, nigga. No, we don't.
Here, well, you already know about the case that happened a couple of years ago here in Atlanta. What a man and a woman put the daughter in the garbage can. It was a stable home.
Man, but the motherfuckers was on some drugs though, man. That wasn't no goddamn stable home.
No, they live nice out there in Gwinnett County. Nice home, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
man,
you
can't say.
Hell no.
I'm just saying though, you can't. We don't know that. I mean,
yeah, okay. Allegedly,
you know
let's just say let's
I'm not even saying allegedly.
I'll put
allegedly. She just said the father was devastated.
Allegedly, might have.
All this happened in the car. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand the man devastated. You know, like what? You want to take this bitch out? I need to go to jail so I can get rid of this bitch. We gotta get her up out of here, nigga. She don't need to be weak. She gotta go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, right. That was fucked up, bro.
Is that this shit fucked up? I'm gonna tell you too. Like, yeah, rest in peace, man, and condolences definitely go out to the family, the fathers. Like, yeah, this shit's crazy. This next situation, though, I think is real like crazy, bro. Like, and it just lets you know, like, this is why I don't like using body like soaps and shit. I like using Dr. Squash, bro, because this shit right here, I be wondering like where all the used soaps go and shit like that. But to find out this is what they doing, I'm perturbed.
Hotels throw out millions of bars of used soap every week, but they don't have to go in the trash. Today, Sean Siepler's company, Clean the World, runs a factory that can handle thousands of bars an hour.
Oh, yeah,
the used soap comes from thousands of hotels around the world, adding up to about 1.4 million rooms. A giant machine called a refiner cleans the dirt and hair from the top layers, pushing out uniform noodle-like strands from all the differently sized bars. Those strands get heated and mixed with a solution of water and bleach for 7 to 8 minutes to sanitize them. A conveyor belt brings the sterilized mix to a final refiner before it gets molded.
Or you get an
A
infection,
long bar of
you know why.
recycled soap rolls out from the extruder as it's cut into individual bars. Hotels throw out millions.
I mean, you know, that's why I always have my
The
own soap when
nastiest
I
shit
go to a
ever,
hotel.
right?
I be, you know,
You better.
I mean,
You better. You better.
it is what
You
it
better,
is.
bro.
I can
Like,
see
yeah,
it happening.
you can see that being the case.
Yeah, I can
right
see
there.
that happening. Yeah, I can definitely see that happening. Yeah.
Straight like.
But then you know what? A lot of
straight
soap,
like
a
that.
lot. You know what? On some soap, it'll tell you it's recycled. So what are you thinking is recycled? The soap or the paper?
Yeah,
The
but,
soap.
but
You know what
niggas
I'm
ain't
saying?
looking for that. Niggas thinking they putting fresh soap on their body though. That's what I'm saying. But niggas
Crazy.
thinking they putting fresh soap on their body.
What would you do? You said you use the Dr. Squatch.
That shit nuts.
You said you use Dr. Squatch, right? Would you be upset if that shit said recycled?
Yeah. I'd be devastated. That shit costs too much though. That shit like $10 a bar.
I got a couple bars of the Squatch in there. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple bars of the Squatch in there.
That's all I've been using. I haven't used no other soap, I don't think. Because I take it if I travel, you know, I'm taking the fresh bar with me. I've used Dr. Squash because I stacked up on that shit. Yeah.
You gotta get the little travel bag.
For like
You
the
got a
last
little bag.
2-3 years.
Yeah, I fuck with Squatch.
Yeah,
but I also rock with you know, I be using Dr. Bronner's, man, the peppermint soap. You know what I'm saying? The natural peppermint shit. I love that. But the Bronner's, that's good for us, man. It's good for me. Good man soap.
Yeah.
But
it definitely.
Yeah, that's a wild one right there. Goddamn, nigga, you bathing with some soap a nigga done bathe with in New Orleans, nigga. Mardi Gras.
Wash his balls.
It's crazy.
Right. And that shit crazy because that shit look like squash bars and shit, the ones that just came the little square bars, but it is what it is, man.
Man.
Like, hey,
yeah, man.
Hey, man, we
Everything.
definitely appreciate
You know what?
everybody.
Everything. I think everything recycled, Donnie. For real.
Oh yeah,
Everything,
facts. I mean, yeah,
nigga.
food, everything, yeah, bro.
You know what
Like,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
facts. I just don't need to know it though. Like, you can
Right.
recycle. I just don't need to know.
Right.
But yeah, man, we definitely appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in on the live. For those who didn't catch it on the live, obviously, man, you catch it on the replay, man, on Deadbolt ATL on the YouTube. We dropping videos all throughout the week. Don Peoples, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be checking for those. Hit the notifications. Follow us on all the platforms. IG, Deadbolt ATL on everything. Twitter, Twitch, fucking everywhere. You know what I mean? Trav, any parting words?
Hey, you know what? I'm actually
for the people.
Anybody in the gaming, man, I'm actually finna get the gaming going on the Deadbolt ATL Twitch channel. So y'all will see Deadbolt ATL on there on that Mortal Kombat 1, because that's what I'm on right now. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with me. Trav, Ice Cold, Xbox, and a little 2K24, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all tap into our Twitch. It's all right over.
Definitely.
We ain't on YouTube.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah. Catch a nigga, man. We active. You know what I'm saying? Catch a nigga in the street. You know what I mean? But nah. Appreciate everybody, man, who tuned in live. Like I said, who didn't catch it live, catch it on the replay. If not, you already know, man, we're gonna tap in next week. Deadbolt. Go.